Willihad or Willihad, c. 745 AD, the 8th of November 789 AD, was a Christian missionary and the Bishop of Bremen from 787 AD. Willihad was born in Northumbria and probably received his education at York under Ecgbert, a friend of Alcuin. He was ordained after his education, and about the year 766, he went to Frisia, preaching at Dokkum in Overijssel, to continue the missionary work of Boniface, who had been martyred by the Frisians in 754. At an assembly in Paderborn in 777, Saxony was divided into missionary zones. The zone between the Weser and the Elbe, called Wigmordia, was given to Willihad. From 780 he preached in the region of the lower Weser River on commission from Charlemagne. He barely escaped with his life when the Frisians wanted to kill him as well, and he returned to the area around Utrecht. Once again he and his fellow missionaries barely escaped with their lives when the local pagans wanted to kill them for destroying some temples. Finally, in 780, Charlemagne sent him to evangelize the Saxons. He preached to them for 2 years, but in 782, the Saxons under Willihad rebelled against Charlemagne, and Willihad was forced to flee to Frisia. He took the opportunity to travel to Rome, where he reported to Pope Adrian I on his work. Upon his return from Rome, Willihad retired for a time to the monastery of Ecgbert.A in present-day Luxembourg. He spent 2 years there reassembling his missionary team. After Charlemagne's conquest of the Saxons, Willihad preached in the region about the lower Elbe and the lower Weser. In 787 Willihad was consecrated bishop, and that part of Saxony and Friesland about the mouth of the Weser assigned him for his diocese. He chose as his see the city of Bremen, which is mentioned for the first time in documents of 782, and built there a cathedral, praised for its beauty by Ancher. It was dedicated in 789. Willihad died in Blexen upon Weser, today a part of Northumbria. He is buried in the city's cathedral, which he consecrated shortly before his death on the 8th of November 789. Ancher compiled the life of Willihad, and the preface which he wrote was considered a masterpiece for that age. In 860, a sick girl from Wesel traveled to his grave. There she was apparently cured by a miracle. This was the first time the small village was mentioned in any historical documents.